Good morning. So today it's part 2 of the van build. Today we're going to tackle getting the bulkhead out, all the floors out. It's all been stripped, cleaned, still needs more cleaning. So we're going to tackle getting the bulkhead out, tackle taking all the anchor points off, which is no longer needed, and if we have time then we'll see if we can start addressing the holes what I'm left in the floor, get them covered, get them rust treated and get them filled up, amorited and stuff like that. And so let's get on with it. Right, take these bulkheads out. I'm just literally on these torque screws, which I'm everywhere. Looking at it, the bulkhead is in 2 pieces, so I should be able to take it out in sections because it's probably be pretty heavy. So I'm just going to go around, take all these off and see if we can get it out and do some natural lighting. What I'm going to do is just loosen them all off first. Let's see what sections come apart. Yeah, tight. There is a couple of rivets on either side. Yeah, obviously we're going to have to drill them out. So, but mainly it's all torques. Looking for the many short bolts anyway in there. So, I don't know if the top part comes off the bottom or if it's all in one, because I think these have got some spot welds on them here, so it might have to come out all in one. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a drill. I'll get them rivets drilled out and take the last couple of bolts out. Hopefully we can slide the entire thing out then. Okay, all we've got to do then to get these rivets out is literally just drill the centre of the rivet. It should pop off. Let's give it a go. Like that. And there's the rivet. We'll do that on the other side. We'll do that on the other side now and we'll see if we can get this bulkhead out. Right, so all the bolts are out. It's just holding onto these rivets still. You just got to pop it off the centre. At least try. Right, so that one's off. That one's already fell. I think let me just get it out of the van. Yeah, there we have it. Bulkheads out. All this will be carpet lined. All the idea too was on them. Plus the roof battening will sit there as well. You'll have to think of some sort of a panel back here to hide this trim. Of course that bridge won't come to it, but straight away that's loosed a lot of light through. Some more cleaning for me to do. So the next thing before I get done, now we've got the bulkhead out, is, I'll just show you these. It's taking these anchor points out. There's a couple in the floor. There's a couple around there, and as you can see them around all the van, and basically that's just going to be exactly the same as them bolts, I think. Let's have a look. I'll just turn it down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do this one here first. Let's have a look, see if it comes out. Some of them are quite stuck, but not too bad actually. And there you go. They're just anchors where you can put the straps around and stuff like that if you're carrying anything, just to stop it from rolling around. So I'm going to go through the entire van now, take all these off, because I'm no longer needed. Let's get on with that. Okay, that's all the anchors out, done, sorted. So now I think what we'll do next is we've gone straight on the floor. We've got a bit more cleaning to do. I ain't gonna bore you with the cleaning, don't worry. Then it's going to be a fact of addressing the holes in the floor where the old floor was, and hammer them up, make sure they're well protected. So we'll get that done next. Okay, so now we've got the bulkhead out, we've got all the anchor points out. Now we've got to look at treating this floor. All it is just got some holes in the floor where the old screws used to be. Anywhere where the paint has wore away, or if it started to blister anywhere, we're going to rub it all down. We're going to fill the holes with some metal putty, which I've got here. Okay, and this actually steel hardens in 10 minutes. So let's have a look at the floor. I'll show you what we need to have a look at. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is look at the holes. So I'll show you. In the van, where we took the old floor out, is these little holes over here. So we've got to look at them. We've got to get them filled and rubbed down. Also, the odd place is a slight bit of blistering, such as there, if you can see. I want to rub all that sort of stuff out. So the first thing I want to do first, because I've had to pull the floor up, it's left some of the metal with the slightest dome on it. So I'm just going to take an hammer, knock the dome back flush, and then I'll rub it all down with some sandpaper then. So I'll start knocking these down and I'll show you what I'm going to do after that. Say an example, this one here where I've had to pull the floor up, it's sitting proud and the mini, and I'll catch. Now, it ain't gonna cause that much of a problem, but I'd rather just keep it flush now, so when I put the insulation down, I've got no worries about anything piercing the clouse cell foam. So I'm just gonna knock this down. I'll show you the camera. And just tip it down there. Okay. So all I'm going to do is just knock it back down. And now I can go straight over that now. Smooth, no problem at all. So I'm going to just go around, do that to all of them, and then we can have a look at rubbing it all flush. Okay. Now I've hammered all the holes back flush. What I'm going to have to do now, I'm taking some 60 grit sandpaper. I'm going to start rubbing it down. It's got a bit of blister there, slightest bit of surface rust, nothing to worry about, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to rub it down with the sandpaper, get it all flush, and get it, well, possibly back to the bare metal on this bit until it's nice and smooth and there's no blisters while I'm left here there. So let's just stand you back up. I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the 60 grit sandpaper, rub across it. If I can run my hand over this nice and smooth, I know it's there. Let's just put this on this. Okay, now I'll show you what I've just done. And as you can see now, I've rubbed all this back, so that's all nice and smooth now, ready, so I can start putting the putty in. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to do that to all of them, all the holes, any of the blistering, and then we'll come back and use the metal putty and get them in, and then it's ready for painting up. Okay, so it's all ready for the putty now. Now this putty literally comes in a stick form, and what it is, there's literally 2 layers of epoxy in there, and what you do, you just take off the amount you need, no more, because you ain't got a lot of work time with this, and this dries rock hard in 10 minutes. So you just take off what you need, and you got to mix it together. It's a bit like plasticine, and so what you need to do is make sure the area's clean, free of dust. I've got my little pink brush. I'm just going to move all the dust from the holes where I want to work. Okay, so comes in this other protective wrapper here. You just got to peel that back, like so. So I'm just literally going to take off a little bit like that. All you do, if you can see, you got a grey layer and a black layer. I'm just going to literally, you're just going to mush it together, so you're mixing it basically in your hand, and eventually it turns near enough black. You can see now it's starting to turn black. Mix it well. Okay, now it's as good as all turned black, so let's put you down there a little bit. Okay, so the holes now, I'm just going to take off a small amount, and I'm just going to push them right into the hole, Not too much, I don't leave it too high because you can't really sand it down that much. And every hole now, I'm just going to push some in and take off the excess so it's flattish, and like that, and like that. I want to make sure that I push it right into the hole. I don't just want it just to sit on top, because obviously that's going to be pointless then. And I've got to try not to miss any of the holes, because there's a couple of holes because of the way the floor was, so I just want to try and get it all pushed in as deep as I can get it into the holes. And smooth out the surface best way I can. And so now you can see by looking at that one, if I move over here, and that's it, that's the finished part. Then what I'll be doing then, after I've done all the putty, what I'll be doing then, going over it then with some white Amorite. Anywhere where there's bare metal, I'll be treating it with the Amorite paint, which also stops the rust. So I'm going to do that now everywhere else, all the holes on the van, and then we can have a look at the Amorite paint. Okay, now I think I've done all the holes. I have got some left if I haven't missed any. So what we've got now is that the holes have all been put it in over there, yeah, and that one over there in the corner. Try to get every hole I can. So what I'm going to do is going to let that harden. Apparently in 10 minutes it's hardened and you can do whatever you need to do with it, and then we'll have a look at the Amorite painting. Okay, so the putty now, I've sanded it down with the 80 grit sandpaper. Good, not so much smooth, just took any edges off. And what I'm going to do now is I've got some white Amorite paint. This alone will stop any rust. So any bare metal, anywhere where I've filled, I just want to go over it quick. It takes so much to look pretty, just to go over it light and just to stop any further corrosion or any further rust. Obviously you ain't going to see none of this, but I still rather do it. It future proofs the van, so I'll show you what I'm up to. Okay, so this is the patch where I've filled, sanded twice, and now I just want to go over it with the white Amorite. So just got me a small brush, and all I'm going to do is just put a light coat over any bare metal, any other filler that I've done, and like I say, it future proofs the van then, and I'm never going to have to worry about any rusting or anything like that. It takes a bit of time to obviously get all the areas, and I'm just going to smooth it all out. So now I've got something, just something like that. So it actually got to look pretty, but as long as it's all for protection really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around the entire van, all the floor, any bare metal, anything like that, even on the walls. If I see any bare metal, I'm just going to give it a bit of a touch up. So I'll get on with that. Okay, that's it. That's all the floor, all painted and touched up. It's all protected now. I have got a couple of little bits on the walls where a bit of bare metal's come through. I can get all that lot sorted, and so yeah, that's it. So that's it for this part. Next part, I'm not sure, it might be putting the sound ending in the walls and some on the ceiling. If I've got the cable in time as well, we might be putting some first fix electrics in for the spotlights. I'm having 6 spotlights in here. So, but yeah, I think next time it's going to be a bit of sound ending. Get that sorted. Maybe, like I say, the electrics, but we'll see. But yes, keep following me for this build. I appreciate all the subs, appreciate all of your watch, and I'll see you on the next one.